People don't understand racism, how it feels to be the center of it. It is used as an excuse for everything nowadays. They would even say that it's not fair. They would be judged and criticized if they use a slur. People who think it's reverse racism when they don't get to say the N-word disgust me. Pass me a trash can, because I'm about to throw up. Many people don't know the history of the N-word and why black people say it. Now that's where I come in. Let me enlighten you with a tad bit of history. The N-word originated from the African word meaning brother and king. But when slaves were brought to America, the slave masters turned it into a degrading term by adding ER and A instead of A at the end. That word was meant to put down black people instead of its term of endearment. When black people say the N-word nowadays, it's in reference to the word meaning brother and king, not the one that was a degrading meaning. The point is, when white people say the N-word, it will always sound like a slur, no matter if you enunciate ER or A at the end. One way people think it's fine to say the N-word is if they have a pass. The N-word pass is when a black person allows you to say the N-word, whether in songs or conversations. But when you confront them, they say this, "But my black friend gave me the pass so I can say it." No, Chad, it doesn't matter if your black friend gave you the pass, because it's not a real thing. When you use the pass as an excuse when people question you, that is wrong. The pass doesn't exist whatsoever, so people should stop acting as it does. Just because Kanye says the N-word doesn't mean you can. When you question them, they say this, "But I'm just singing to it. I'm not actually saying the N-word." Newsflash, genius, you're still saying it. Society has made it acceptable to say the N-word in songs, and that is horrific. Just because you're singing to it and not using it in conversation doesn't make it better. So people should stop using the slur anyways. The sad part is that it's 2020. Black people should still not have to deal with this nonsense. Is it that hard not to say a slur? When people talk about equality, they should not talk about how white people don't get to say the N-word. Instead, talk about how colored people have so many disadvantages in their life because of their skin color. Talk about how black people are getting shot on a daily basis by people who are supposed to protect them. Not saying a word is not racism, nor will it ever be.